Can I do it?
You want to do the intro?
Hello, welcome to AlwayzGamezTV. This is Roger Knowles.
Hello!
And I'm going to be Boba Fett and I'm going to put your helmet on. Yeah, it's massive that. Yeah.
I believe you.
Hi, I'm Boba Fett.
Coming up on the show, Telltales has released their new trailer for their upcoming Batman game, and we're going to give our thoughts on 7 Days to Die, and what have we been up to with Pokemon Go.
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 Welcome back, everybody, to the Always Games TV Show. I am your host, Roger Knowles, and I'm joined by Tom Simpson.
Hi.
Hi, it was cozy. We were going to do separate cameras. As you can see, Tom is at my house, and you're not at your house. And we were going to do separate cameras, so then we're going to, do the cuts that we usually do and have them side by side. But then Tom came up with the obvious idea of why doesn't he just join me behind the desk, which is a lot easier to record.
And there's better lighting for me as well. So.
Well, to be honest, I haven't put the daylight bulbs in, so we are a little bit orange.
Normally I'm just sitting in my cave, so
yeah,
it's not.
And Tom's going to punch me tonight. So we're a little bit glowy tonight, so we ain't got the proper lighting set up. But still, anyway, we're here. We're a little bit cozy. We are very full. We've had our takeaway. We're very full. That was good food. That was
pretty good.
And we've run out of drink because it is so freaking warm.
Yeah.
UK is actually going through a bit of a heat wave for once. No rain for the last 5 days, which is kind of a rarity.
If you're like in, Colorado or somewhere in America. Really
Anywhere
warm,
in America.
You'd probably say this is like winter.
Yeah, to be honest, it's pretty cold.
It's pretty warm for us, but
We've had 30 degrees. 32, actually.
Under the canopy at work, it was 38.
So you've got the sun really well. Jesus.
I've gone.
You've got the sun really well.
Actually, on the camera, you're a lot darker than me.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're actually quite right. No. Well, anyway, if you can't tell by the camera, Tom has caught the sun. Well, you're not gone really red though. You've got like a tinge of brownie red.
Well, it was brown a few days ago, but I've.
You were worried that you were going to burn.
I've got it worse today.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't really caught it, to be honest. I wear gloves at work, and I've kind of got a white line. So yeah, it's been really warm, and we've had our food, and we've gone through 2 cans of pop each. So you may have to do a drinks run during the show.
Oh no, I'm good. I've got one.
Thanks. Can I have some?
No.
Anyway, so occasionally on the Always Games TV show, we talk about video games. So, what have you been playing recently? Because we haven't had a show for 3 or 4 weeks. So
nothing, because my internet's been broken.
Yeah, you were telling me about this. What was happening was that every 15 minutes or something, it was dropping.
Right. I've got Talk Fibre, and they've auto-released a new firmware update that they're rolling out across the country. I think it's 1.18T, and something went wrong, and basically every 15 minutes it disconnects. Now, if you're just using your internet normally, watching videos online, Netflix, it's fine. You don't notice it. It's only in online games because it kicks you out.
Right.
But I've got in touch via the forums with an OC, which is like a Talk member of staff, and they've rolled it back, and now it's fine. So
it's all working fine now.
Yeah, if you have any problems like that, just get on the forums.
That's cool, because we were going to have a bit of a session on 7 Days to Die, which we'll get onto a little bit later in the show, and you were just saying that there was no chance that you were going to be able to really get around to having to play an online session.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I can
But
now.
we will.
I can now.
We will. Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of 7 Days to Die. Picked up a few indie deals. There's some on the PlayStation Network at the moment, which are pretty cheap. I just got Escapist and the Escapist Walking Dead version of the game. So it's like the storytelling of the actual comics, not just what happens in the actual TV series.
That'd be cool.
But in the style of The Escapist. Also got I Am Bread. And what else have I been playing? Oh, and obviously Pokemon Go, but again, we will get to that later on in the show. So, yeah, neither of us have really been playing a huge amount. We've sort of been busy with real life things.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're really dull. We're getting old.
I played some Earth Defense Force. You know, the giant ants. And
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Well,
Nuts.
and I think you mentioned that last time, but the frame rate's much better on the PS4 than the PS3 version.
Yeah, but I've unlocked some better weapons and not so much.
Do you still do split screen for that?
Yeah, you can still do split screen.
Hmm.
It runs okay until you start blowing up half the city, and then it lags a little bit.
Still has Defense Force, it's supposed to. I thought that was part of the game mechanic.
No.
Anyway, guys, we're going to jump straight into the first topic of today. If you're new to the Always Games TV show, what we do is we go topic by topic and we discuss certain particular ones that I've chosen. The first one up is the new trailer for Batman, the Telltales game. So, you just watched it literally about 10 minutes ago.
I've forgotten everything. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, yes, I did. Yes.
So, so take me through the games of Telltale that you have played.
Borderlands.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I've done the Walking Dead Season 1, half of Walking Dead Season 2.
I know I did try a bit of Walking Dead, but I don't know why I stopped playing it for a bit.
Probably another game got released.
I don't know. Maybe.
The Wolf Among Us, worth playing.
I've seen that. It looks awesome. Yeah.
Really, really good story. Really, really good story. And... No, that was about it. I got the Borderlands the season pass, but I never got around to playing it.
Oh, it's so good. You should do it.
See, I could never get into the Borderlands games.
I've played Game of Thrones as well.
Oh, you played Game of Thrones? That was the other one I wanted to bring up, because I bought that, and everything I saw of it, I kind of got it on a deal. I think it was on Steam. And it didn't seem to come across that it was as good.
Season 1's a bit funny. No, season 1. It was episode 1. It's a bit funny. I haven't got onto the later seasons, but they are supposed to be better, as far as I'm aware. So,
I know, but you want to be good from the right off. You know, if you can't hook you on the first episode.
I quite enjoyed it. It was, I don't know. It didn't feel like directly tied in, but it sort of did. If that makes sense.
Some of the main characters from like the TV series and the books were in the story, but you were playing as.
They're supposed to turn up, yeah.
Yeah. So, obviously. I even mentioned it earlier before we actually started recording that Telltales did that Jurassic Park game before they did The Walking Dead.
Which I've never heard of.
And I've seen footage, I've not played it, but it wasn't very well received and it wasn't very, very good. But then as soon as they seemed to get to the Walking Dead game, it's like as if they just literally peaked and then level playing. They haven't really changed that much in graphically or style or gameplay.
No, I mean...
It works. The only thing I would say about Telltale games in general, they don't run very well. The frame rate is very, very low. It drops quite often.
I haven't experienced any problems with Borderlands, but I haven't tried the other ones, so...
Yeah, I just always find that they're a bit glitchy and they don't seem to run very well. But with the brand new Batman game coming out, that they could maybe see to their engine and hopefully it'll be running better. So, from the off, what did you think to the trailer when you finished watching it?
It looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it could be an interesting story, depending on which direction they take. And I don't know. If you like the films, but you can't be asked for the games, it's kind of a blend between the two. So it's like an interactive film in a way.
To be honest, I think this direction they're taking, if this works, I think this could be a really good direction for Telltale. Mainly because there is so many stories that you could tell within the Batman universe. Or DC generally.
Yeah, there really is, yeah.
And if this really pays off for them, this could be a nice starting point for almost like a next stage of Telltale, where they could do almost short stories of Batman. And like, they do this story, for example, and then they could do Under the Red Hood and things like that, which would be amazing to actually play out and sort of find the stories out. But then, if, for example, you have not seen the film or read the comics of Under the Red Hood.
No, I haven't.
No. But if you haven't, this could be a good way of you digesting that information. Obviously, this is not the story of what's coming out, but that could potentially be.
We have just watched
Assault
on Arkham.
While we're having our takeaway, Assault on Arkham. Can you see it?
Which I don't normally watch. It is an anime.
Yeah.
I don't normally watch animes, but I must admit that was really good.
It was good. It was really good. I think it's also because it's a 15 as well. It don't pull any punches. And some of the scenes.
There was.
Yahtzee!
No, some of the characters in that are really good, and I think it sort of
ties well to the video games.
Yeah, I
very
think,
well.
like you said earlier,
Yeah,
if
the
you watch that,
Rocksteady series.
it'll get you hyped for the Suicide Squad
Mhm.
because it's very similar, and it is a Suicide Squad,
Mhm.
basically.
It'll be interesting. I'd like to. Right, actually, I'll read the full statement actually that we got sent from the press release, and it says, let's bring it up. The episode 1, Realm of Shadows, will be available digitally worldwide starting Tuesday, August the 2nd on PC and Mac, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, for compatible iOS devices via the App Store, and for compatible Android-based devices via Google Play and the Amazon App Store. The series will also be available at retailers in North America from September the 13th and in Europe from September the 16th. Now, I wonder if the physical copies will actually almost be the season pass, not actually the full game.
What do you think it'll be on disc?
Yeah,
or-
I think it'll be on disc, but I think in theory you will be actually getting the season pass, because I don't think that in that short period of time that they're going to have every episode out. Because, like I said, the digital version of it will be released on, August the 2nd, and then it's going to be released on September the 13th, should I say, on retailers. That's just going to be the season pass in a box.
Well, they were doing, what was it, Borderlands and Game of Thrones simultaneously and releasing one each month of each one. So you've got like Game of Thrones, then Borderlands, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so that would probably work out.
So-
I bet you're just going to get episode 1 in the box, but then the other episodes will be unlockable to you.
I think that
down the
kind of
road.
negates the point of getting it on disc because you're still going to have to download the other 4-5 seasons, episodes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a. I think some people just like the physical version of some games,
Yeah.
like an actual box. To me, to be honest, with these sort of games, it doesn't really bother me. Really doesn't bother me at all.
Right.
Saying that the person that we're actually like sat in front of tons of boxes of video games. Anyway, but no, I think it looks good. I think I like the potential. I'm a Marvel fan rather than a DC fan. I like my Batman. Not a big fan of Superman. It's too perfect. But I think if they stick with Batman, I'll be fine with that. But I am more of a Marvel fan, so I would like to see like X-Men stories and just different stories like that. That would be really, really cool because I think X-Men are kind of like have been left behind recently with a lot of stories with like the comics.
I really like Guardians of the Galaxy and they should do one of that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It works very well with the humour as well, I think, for Telltale. I think that could work quite well. But yeah, overall, I'm excited. I'm glad that Telltale are taking this direction with Batman, and I'm interested to see which direction it goes. And I'm going to say this is going to sell really, really well. Because people are still hyped on superheroes. DC are coming for a bit of a comeback with their movies. Batman vs. Superman was, it was okay. But the Bat flick was good. He was alright.
Well, hoping Suicide Squad is going to be good.
Yes.
Aren't we? Hopefully.
I do. I've got a slight feeling that Suicide Squad is going to be better than Batman vs Superman. And then this is going to come in at the right time because I believe Suicide Squad's coming out next month. Then you've got this, so all tied in quite nicely at the right sort of moment. And I believe that this is going to sell really well. And if that is the case, hopefully we'll get more stories.
We can hope.
We can hope. That pretty much wraps it up for that topic. What are your thoughts on Telltale's The Batman? Are you excited? Are you not that bothered? Are you a bit worn out with the superhero genre? Well, let us know in the comments below. So, second topic. It's more our thoughts and opinions on a recent release on the PlayStation Network, which has been out for a little while on PC. 7 Days to Die. We picked this up on early access through Steam
A while ago.
a long while ago, because I remember being at work with you, and because it was about 25 quid.
Yeah, it was actually, wasn't
And
it?
that was in early access. Me and you were like all day umming and ahhing about it because we wanted to play a new game. We wanted something zombies related, so we decided to pick it up. And I think we played it twice.
I don't remember.
I'm going to go 3 or 4 times. And this was at a stage when it was really early access. The graphics were very Minecraft-esque looking. The terrain was blocky.
It was all voxel blocks like Minecraft, yeah.
I'm glad he knows all the terminology. I'm just like, it's boxy, like Minecraft.
I might be wrong.
But
It's voxels, isn't it?
yeah,
I think.
it's like Lego.
Yeah, it's
I'm
Lego.
not like technical aspect of it. I'm just like, yeah, great. But anyway, we played it back then.
Yeah.
And then in the last, I believe it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, it came out on PlayStation.
It did, yes.
And what are your thoughts from what it used to be to what you played so far on the PlayStation 4?
Well, they've changed the terrain generation, so it's gone from blocks to being sort of like
Smoother, yeah.
And they've edited the map, so you've got, I think it's called Naves game, which is like the
Solo campaign,
well, you can play multiplayer in it. It's just basically a pre-done map with
set locations. It's not randomly generated.
no, it's just a pre-done map. But then I've also got procedurally generated, which is fairly new. I only think it came out about 6 months ago, maybe. Even on the PC, which is good. I might be wrong about that. It might have been a bit longer. But
I think they've been constantly doing updates for this game.
yes, they have.
But so, I downloaded it, and I have to admit, for my initial thoughts, I was not impressed. I was a little bit disappointed with the UI setup. When you go into your inventory, it's very clunky.
Yes.
I don't believe they've sort of. I haven't been on the PC version, so I don't know what it looks like on there. But it almost feels as if they've literally just copy and pasted it over onto the PS4, not really thought through the control system, how it would work on a pad rather than a keyboard and mouse. Now, it just feels very clunky, and once you've learnt it, it becomes very easy to use. But it takes a long time to learn everything because there isn't a very good explanation to where everything really is, I don't think.
It's kind of like the X series on PC, which is like a space. So was it Explore, Build, Trade, and Fight? I think something like that. It sort of plonks you in the middle of nowhere in a ship, and you have to go and do your own thing, basically. Unless if you don't pick one of the campaigns, but it's basically like that. You have to
it
figure it out.
Doesn't feel like
yourself.
It explains itself very well,
Yeah.
which I was a bit sort of like. Now, apparently, there is actually a video you can watch which does a bit of a tutorial with you. But I think really they should implement that within the game a little bit better. There is a couple of moments where it explains what you should do, but it literally stops and then there's a big window in front of you and you have to click OK. It would better if it would appear from the side and the gameplay wouldn't stop and it wouldn't hinder you. So initially my thoughts on it were quite low when I bought it. I was a bit disappointed. Got a little bit of buyer's remorse. However, I was determined I was going to keep playing it because I wanted to learn more and more. And I got it. Yourself got it, and Luke got it. Carl's got it.
John's got it as well.
Yep. And it basically, when I started playing online with them, started going through a bit more, started learning more of the aspects of the game and what you can and can't do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Started to become more fun.
We were going to reschedule it for tonight. We were going to have a 7 Days to Die sesh with Carl. I don't think Luke was going to be on, but because my internet's working now, we were going to have a go. I haven't been online in it with it yet. But we had to reschedule the Always Games TV show for tonight, so that'll be a later date.
But yeah, so hopefully we'll get some videos up of us all playing it. So how many hours have you managed to get into it so far? Because I know you've been limited with your internet.
I don't know, maybe 1
hour.
I haven't really I played on the PC one quite a bit, but not on the console yet.
I think I've probably maybe put about 8 hours into it now. And it is good once you get going.
It is, it can be.
And you've got to... And I don't think the building is as fluid as the Minecraft on PS4. No. I think they really nailed Minecraft on consoles. It works really, really well. This is a little bit clunky.
Admittedly, I was playing a bit of that last night.
Oh, Minecraft?
Yeah.
So, actually, that's a really good comparison. How did you feel playing Minecraft compared to playing 7 Days to Die?
I think they've mapped it really well. And I love all the character skins and stuff. I was playing as R2-D2.
Oh, in Minecraft,
so my character's like slightly larger and a block high, and like the axe or pick or whatever you have is like attached to his shoulder here, and it's really funny.
We're gonna have to go back and play some Minecraft as well.
But no, building mechanics. I think Minecraft is better, but not by much. I don't think it's got much of a lead.
I thought I just didn't like the. It obviously takes a lot of ideas from Minecraft. But it was just some of the systems with it just didn't seem to quite grasp it.
Up on saying that, Minecraft doesn't have sort of like shaped blocks like a half cube. Well, I mean it does, but you don't have to sort of rotate it or anything. Whereas on 7 Days you do, and the controls can be a bit clunky on like how you rotate it one way or the other, and then it won't do what you want, and that can be frustrating.
One bit of advice as well: while you're playing 7 Days to Die, you can actually customize some of the difficulty settings. It's worth going into those and adjusting them for your gameplay style, because I was just doing it at default, and to be honest, the days were way too long, and the nights were way too long as well, and the zombies just weren't very responsive.
There is a setting that I found that can be quite fun if you're insane. You put the zombies on very, very high, like as many as you can, and then I think it's called modern. It's one of the settings. It might be modern, and basically they run like on World War Z, and they just run.
Right.
And they go nuts, and it's amazing, but he won't last very long.
I know, we say definitely get into the settings, have a little play around with them, and turned down some of the day settings because otherwise it just becomes just too long, too much of a chore. Did manage to get all the way to 7 days, and
What happened?
I've done it twice now, and basically you get bombarded with hordes of different types of zombies. So you've got like your walking, running, and you've got also ones that like, I think they're like called spider zombies or something. And basically they're just ones that are on all fours, but they can climb over walls, and it's
Fun.
really creepy. And they're basically much stronger.
I came across a zombie it was like one of the biomes. It was all flames and it was all on fire.
Yeah, there's like a zombie which is like all like ash and.
It was like if you ever see, going off now, but
Yeah,
there's
you're
an
right.
episode of Doctor Who would have like these sort of ash people.
Mhm.
Sort of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah, there is different style. I do like the idea that there's different designs of zombies. There isn't just like I think when we played it, I think there might have been 2 different designs of zombies back in the
it was
early
a bit
access.
fun.
But there's at least maybe about 10 different designs and different shapes and everything like that, which I think is cool. Yeah, it's good. I think it has a little bit of work. My enjoyment has certainly increased the more I've played of it, and I'm looking forward to getting back in with you guys, having a little session on it. But telling you actually a story on one of the final night of 7 Days to Die, when we were 7th night, I joined Carl's server and went in, and he'd actually barricaded himself in a church, and he'd put spikes all around it, thinking that the graveyard fence will hold them out and all this sort of thing. Anyway, he'd been on it for about 4. I was like joined on the 5th day, so I was like, I didn't really want to ruin anything. You know, it's like someone else's game, so I was like, I'll just sort of help out. I didn't want to sort of start knocking stuff down. So what I decided to do was just out of a whim, I just started digging a hole in the church. I thought, well, I'll do the cut out a little section, I'll dig down underneath it and create a little cave.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was, what are you doing? I was like, well, just in case it all goes wrong, we can hide down here. And it was, yeah, good plan. Anyway, he was sorting a few things out. So the 7th night hit, and I then built this massive cave underneath the church. And he comes down and starts helping me, but builds a trapdoor and shuts it as he's come down. We didn't realise we were down there. The zombie horde had broken through the outer wall, through all the spikes, broken through the side of the church wall, and got in. And at this point, we were panicking because we were stuck down this cave and all the food and water was in the church. So luckily, out of a whim, I'd managed to build this hole, and we just basically then did like a Minecraft situation and burrowed our way out of the actual cemetery and then dug up.
Through someone's grave.
You can dig through. There is coffins and stuff as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a big
But we managed to get out and then come up, and then luckily it was then the next day, which then everything had calmed down a bit. But my one gripe is, I think what should happen is every night, then after that 7 days, you should constantly get bombarded by a wave, but it doesn't. It's every 7 days that you get another wave of like that. Which I thought, at that point, you should get them every night.
That would be quite good. Although, if they absolutely wrecked all your defences...
But the thing is, at that point, we had so many resources that, to be honest, we could have rebuilt it within a day. And that's why I was like, well, it kind of ups up the difficulty, because by the 7th night, you've had plenty of time to get ready for it. And that's my only gripe. I think they need to do a little bit more with that. Or have an option that you can click to say that from the 7th night onwards, every night, there'll be hordes of zombies coming in.
Like a spawn setting.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think they should have that. Mainly because by then the 8th day, you're like, well, we've already got tons of resources. We're like, already built it back up. We'll just need to survive another 7 days looking for food. It's like, don't have that. And then at that point, it starts becoming quite boring.
That's when you start building landmines and make a minefield.
You can build landmines.
I know.
It'll be fun when we have a session on it. So, hopefully, we'll have another good gameplay session on it. Your internet's up and working, so hopefully they'll do some recording with that. What are your thoughts on 7 Days to Die? Is it what you hoped? I've heard a few people saying they're a little bit disappointed as well, but I say if you do get it, make sure you play with your friends. It's certainly not a solo game. Put plenty more hours into it, and you shouldn't have to do this, but I felt like I had to because I've already bought the game and spent that sort of money on it.
Yeah.
But if you buy this and you're disappointed, I think as a game development aspect of it, it's bad, because you shouldn't feel, I need to play a bit more to enjoy it. You should enjoy it right from the off, and I don't think this game has it. You have to put a lot of in to start learning about it a little bit more, and I think that's kind of a little bit of bad game design, mainly because you need to learn everything. But,
Makes it more interesting.
yeah, well, or when I get it wrong, that's, yeah. Anyway, so what are your thoughts about 7 Days to Die? Please let us know in the comments below. And that pretty much wraps up our sort of mini sort of talk review-esque of 7 Days to Die.
One thing I will say is I think it might have been slightly overpriced when it first came out on PS4.
Yep.
£30 or £29.99. I think it's a bit steep.
Yeah, I'd be looking at maybe between 15 to 20.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then if they do improve it, then move it up to 30. But yeah, I think they should maybe go between 15 to 20.
It's,
Price
yeah.
range. Anyway, done on that one.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. So, in this last week, 7 days, 8 days, Pokemon Go got released in the UK officially. Not this dodgy change your account to an American version and then download it. Officially released in the UK. Tom,
Yeah.
you don't play Pokemon, do you?
No.
No, I do. I like my Pokemon. I got it back when I was 11 years old. Pokemon Blue on the classic Game Boy, which still works, and Pokemon Yellow.
I had
Pokemon
Mario on my Game Boy Color.
That's not Pokemon. Pokemon.
It's still Mario, though, isn't it?
Mario Go.
I hope not.
But so I got it downloaded on my phone. Got a few things to talk about with it. I like it. It's okay. It's a very good collector's game.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. That's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, basically collecting it. Got to catch them all. It gets you out of the house, which in the last 5 days has been really good because it's been nice and sunny. If it had been released in the winter, this would not be a good idea. But
it wouldn't be good for me.
no, I got to tell you, it wouldn't be good for you in the last few days.
No.
You'd be fine. We'd have put like an umbrella over you to like keep you
How
in the
about
shade.
like a big Australian hat with the corks?
They were gonna get you that.
Or a sombrero. Or
You would
something.
die in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, if the wildlife didn't get me, the sun would.
But yeah, so playing Pokemon Go, it's good. It's not much of a game. It's not actually, I would class as a game because you just go around and you collect Pokemon and then you can fight gyms, but it's not in the essence of what Pokemon was in the original games.
I think, like, can you battle Pokemon?
If you wish to try and battle a gym, yes. But it consists of tapping the screen.
Do you know I think I might have played one or two of Pokemon, I can't remember. Basically, do you know it was like Final Fantasy turn-based thing where you sort of, it'd be cool if it did that when you went to do a fight.
Yeah,
and brought
more
like the old
strategic
sort
based.
Of, like, yeah, I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah,
if they
no,
did that.
if they had implemented that, that would have been awesome because it would literally have been a proper Pokemon game on your phone. I can understand why they haven't, because one, people don't often have the time to be able to do that anymore. Two, it would basically make their new Pokemon game, which is coming out in November, December time, pretty much void because they wouldn't need to. Well, you could buy it.
Which one is that called?
Because
there's so many different
there
names.
is so many,
I have
and
no
I
idea.
know Dan, aka Frog, who's part of the AlwaysGamesTV crew, he's going to be screaming at the camera because he'll be like,
And so will the other Dan.
Yeah.
If you're watching.
fill time, Tom. Talk about stuff.
Pokemon.
What are your thoughts on Pokemon?
I'm going to list the Pokemon I know. There's Pikachu,
Yes.
Bulbasaur, Charizard,
Yep.
Charmander.
Yep.
Yep, Squirtle.
Yep.
Myrtle.
You do really well, actually.
Is that
Myrtle.
That's like a plant, isn't it?
No. Well, unless there's a new one coming out.
There's that weird brown-looking Pokemon with a horn. I don't know. There's Rattata, Pidgey.
Yep. Not too sure what the poo with the horn is,
I don't
though.
know. Electro something. I don't remember what it's called. That weird one with the nose.
Drowsy.
And it does this.
Oh yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm sure that the people who developed the game actually stole my dance.
A
of Drowsy.
Haunter. A Haunter.
Haunter, yeah.
Yes.
You do really well, actually.
There was a what's it called? No, I've forgotten. That's
You
it.
did really well. You did really well.
That's good.
I'm actually really, really impressed by that. Sun and Moon have been released at the end of this year.
So what was that, like 7 out of 750-ish?
I think you got a good 12 or 15 there. That was quite good. That was actually quite good. I'm really impressed that you don't really play Pokemon games.
What's that?
Sun and
Ghastly.
Ghastly, yeah.
That's one. Oh, cool.
So Sun and Moon is coming out on the 23rd of November 2016. Now, I think if they'd have made Pokemon Go more like a Pokemon game, I think it would have hit the sales of these, maybe slightly. It would make some games sort of a bit void now. But I do think it's going this way. It might not be Pokemon Go, but some point down the line, I do believe that the Pokemon games will become mobile-based in some form of capacity.
It's possible, isn't it? I suppose.
Mainly, I'm saying that because the absolute unbelievable stock sort of increase price that Nintendo got from this. And it's like, well, clearly they obviously know now that, oh, maybe distributing our IP to external devices is a good idea.
It's all over the internet like crabs.
Yeah. Over the internet like crabs?
Yeah, I don't know.
STDs over the internet?
I don't know.
I'm going to stop using the internet. That's how we're in gloves. So basically, Pokemon Go is very good to pass the time. I don't think it's going to. I think the hype's going to drop off very, very soon, very, very soon, and I think people are going to get bored of this very, very quickly because it doesn't have that natural Pokemon vibe where it's training them up as much.
What happens when you get them all?
You become the Pokemon pimp of all time.
Can you sort of like put them in a lab and join them all together into one?
Megamon.
Isn't that like
I
a
think
Digimon?
that's a Digimon.
Maybe that's how Digimon were created, from like the basis of all the Pokemon.
Crossing over, like...
I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I like Digimon. Did you watch Digimon?
I played Digimon World 4 on the original Xbox.
Oh, that's good. More than Pokemon.
Which my friend Dan lent me, and I don't think I ever gave it back. Then I think my sister gave my Xbox away when I stopped playing it. So
She give it away?
pretty much.
Oh.
She didn't ask. She just gave it away. So
To charity, or...?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Never mind. Well, it was an Xbox. Who cares? We just lost all our viewers from Xbox.
I really, really like the original Xbox, and actually I wish I still had one for all the old classics like Halo 1 and Quantum Redshift Battle Stations Aquila, I think it was called. There was many others. But
We're going off topic. Pokemon Go. It's okay. Let us know what you think in the comments below. we'll talk to you about it. It's going to be good. I enjoy it. I like it.
Don't ask me.
Don't ask Tom. Ask me. And I will hopefully know something that you're talking about.
Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all. So, this is the point of the show, Tom. I'm changing things up. Okay? With the Always Games TV show, I want to start adding more segments in, not just topic based. Okay?
All right.
This would be the point where I would then pull out some information and put it on the table, which would be our viewer feedback.
I don't like this segment.
This would be the viewer feedback or viewer question section.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
We don't have any viewers.
no, we do have viewers.
Oh, good.
We have one or two.
Good, good.
We love you all. Tell your friends. But also, we're going to be starting accepting questions more. So, if you have a question for the Always Games TV show or an idea of a topic, we will happily discuss it. Hopefully with a little bit more knowledge than we did with Pokemon Go.
Maybe.
Maybe. Can't promise anything. But leave them in the comments below this video, whether or not it's one of the topics for this show or the full show of the Always Games TV show. Leave it here, and we will read it out on the show. Or tweet us at AlwaysGamesTV, or leave a message or comment on our Facebook page, and we will then read them out on the show. So, if you've got a question for Tom, does he really like Jim Beam?
Oh, it's all right.
It's not right. It's a good t-shirt, that. So, we're going to try and come up with something just to fill the time up, Tom.
Do you think they'll pay me for advertising it?
No, they will not pay you for advertisement. Pepsi won't either.
Pepsi. It's in the game, like EA.
It's in the game. Tango, orange.
Like my hair.
Do you remember those adverts from the Orange where it used to be you've been tangoed?
Yes, I think
And you used
so.
to run around and slap them?
No.
I'm sure that was an advert. There was a small guy running around and he was orange and he'd slap somebody. And you go, ooh!
I don't remember that.
That might be a little bit before your time. But, so, yeah, we've got no reader feedback. We've just gone off on a massive tangent. This section is falling apart already.
Why don't we have like a quick fire comedy round?
Well, I would lose.
Questions.
I would lose straight away. Comedy round. I'm not funny.
No, I'm never mind. Right.
So, what have you got planned for the next couple of weeks?
Weeks. I don't know.
Well,
is there anything coming out?
No Man's Sky.
When's that? The 10th?
10th of August, which probably will be on 22nd
That's
today.
not 2 weeks.
Well, are you got it pre-ordered?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Pre-ordered it on Simply Games.
Oh, yeah. Simplygames.co.uk. Not an advert promotion, but just a message out to them. If you pre-order 2 games at once and pay through PayPal, stop cutting off the payment for once you take the first game.
Yeah, if you're going to pre-order more than one game at once, do it in separate orders.
Because for some reason they cancel it off.
I've done it twice now and I keep forgetting. I pre-ordered No Man's Sky, 7 Days to Die, sorry, and
Fallout.
No.
No.
Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and when they sent 7 days, they cancelled my Mankind Divided, which was at like 32 quid because it was a really cheap pre-order.
It didn't happen with Fallout because it was something to do with
Yes,
the
it happened with
original.
Fallout as well. But anyway, I've re-pre-ordered that. It was like 35 quid for Mankind Divided, which is a bargain. Isn't it? It's like 48 quid or something.
See, I haven't
42 quid.
pre-ordered No Man's Sky. I think I'm going to pick it up on day of release and see what hype is. Yeah, but there's not much coming out, in all honesty, at this present moment.
No.
There's like I said, there's a sale on for indies. I think it's like the digital games on PlayStation Network. I've been able to look at those. Like I said, I picked up Iron Bread, Escapist Walking Dead.
Have to let me know how they are.
Yeah, well, there's a few other games I need to get through. I need to get through Batman Arkham Knight. Got that for my birthday.
I've just picked that up.
It's worth it. It's good.
I haven't played it yet.
Don't really like the Batman outfit. It's a bit too Iron Man-y. So I bought the Michael Keaton version. Oh, I have a Newcastle voice. Michael Keaton's Batman outfit from the early 90s.
That's awesome. Can I have the Adam West one?
You can.
Oh my god.
You can actually have the Adam West Batman suit.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, you can have the Ben Affleck Batman suit as well. It's good. The amount of DLC. I think I'm doing DLC. The amount of DLC that has been released for the game is amazing.
It's pretty good.
But it's cheap as well. You can buy it in it's like 69p for one of the outfits, which I think if you like one, you go, wow, I love that.
I still think The Witcher 3 had an amazing DLC run up. There was like 16 free DLC.
There were like little free little
outfits and stuff.
I mean, these are free on the Batman Arkham Knight.
Are they?
No, they're not free.
Oh, they're not free.
Some are, some aren't. I got I think it was the version I got for Batman. I got at the Harley Quinn sort of missions free.
You've told me about
things.
this.
Yes.
They sound pretty good.
And then you can also buy DLC, which you can play as Nightwing and also play as Robin. And I believe you can also play as somebody else. I forgot his name. But yeah, there's like little mini stories based around those as well, which is quite cool. I think like Robin, you're going up against Two-Face and stuff like that, which is quite cool.
That's good.
So, but yeah, I'm going to make my way through that a little bit more. So yeah, I think it's going to be quiet. We need to get out in the sun a little bit more.
I don't.
You don't.
I need a hat or some sun cream.
We'll get you an AlwaysGamesTV hat.
Or a beer.
With corks on. You can be an AlwaysGamesTV Aussie.
I would, yeah. Oh, are we going to be doing any more Third Thursdays?
We are, yes. Coming up, middle list, we're going to do Minecraft.
Okay.
We're going to do 7 Days to Die.
Right.
We're also going to do Gang Beasts. Good game.
Mount
Also,
Your
the
Friends.
Free Runners game. I forgot the name of it now. We played it at EGX back in last year at Birmingham. We've got that on PC.
Yeah.
I've got on that one.
Mount Your Friends.
Mount Your Friends.
That was so
that was a
funny.
good game. I think we might scare the other guys if we play that though.
I don't think we will. They'll like it. It's hilarious.
Dongs everywhere. Yeah, I made a list, so we're basically going to have a little bit of a session on that and get a few games Thursdays. You definitely need to bring that back, especially when it's quiet time at the present moment.
I think you should bring back Nights of Horror.
Well, I did do the Resident Evil teaser demo.
Yeah, they've got Soma. Have you tried that yet?
I've got that on the PS4.
Good.
That's on offer presently as well.
Is there a new Outlast coming as well?
There is Outlast 2 on the horizon. I'm not sure when that's coming out though.
And there's a really weird looking theme park horror thingy.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen a bit of information for that. Yeah, so should I do more Nights of Horror?
I think you should.
I'll
It's
do more
pretty
Nights of Horror.
funny.
I'll do more Nights of Horror. I just don't like playing horror games.
I think you'll be fine.
Oh, thanks. So you
It's
sit
alright.
with me.
No.
Ah.
I'm going to laugh at you.
Tom,
Yeah,
thank you for joining me.
you're welcome.
It's always a pleasure. I like it when you're here. Is it more? Don't you think this is more cozy? It's like, just get a bit closer. Tom, you're an absolute star. Where can we follow you on Twitter?
Was it Outcast Reaver?
Outcast
I need
Reaver.
to change that.
At Outcast Reaver.
Yeah. it's
You
a
need to
terrible
change
name.
your PlayStation name. Trying to add you
I can't.
is lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase,
No,
uppercase,
that was
lowercase.
my Xbox now. I've changed that now.
Have you changed that?
Yeah.
No, it was like that on PlayStation, wasn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Right, bugger. When you can't, if a game doesn't implement when you can select a friend by ticking the box and say add them, you have to then type in the name to get the full thing.
Yep.
Your name is a
To be fair,
bitch.
my PSN name's not too bad. It's like XLK Reaper, which is an old clan tag from when I was really young, and I can't change it.
But no, that's fine. It's just that it's like uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase,
It's
lowercase.
not though. It's like XLK. It's like 3 or 4 uppercases. So yeah, it was a bit shit.
I'm just lazy. But we can check you out on the Twitterverse, Tom, at Outcast Reaver.
Can you change your Twitter name?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, thank
As long as it's available. Change it.
Good. I'm going to change it.
What to?
I don't know. I'll let you know next time.
We'll let you know on the next Always Games TV show. You can follow me on Twitter at The Geekkeeper. And if you would like I said, send us any questions or feedback on the show or for anything that we do on Always Games TV, follow us or like us on Twitter, which is at AlwaysGamesTV. Drop us a tweet. Let us know what you're up to, what you like, what you want to know, what you want to talk about. Follow us on Twitter. Twitter, where is that one? Facebook. /
Yes.
AlwaysGamesTV. If you like this video and you can put up with us and you want to watch more of our content, please subscribe to our YouTube. I'm not begging too much, am I? YouTube.com
No.
/ AlwaysGamesTV. And that pretty much wraps it up for the full show. We will hopefully be with you back in 2 to 3 weeks' time with hopefully more news.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Will it be good or will it flop?
I think it's going to do really well for the first week. And
I think
die
it'll be a
off
bit
sharply.
longer than that, to be honest, because there's a
8
lot of
days?
scope. No, it honestly...
I'm being harsh. I really am being harsh.
Honestly depends on the multiplayer side of things as well. Because they have said it's multiplayer, but then it's been a bit...
Do you want me to let you know on a secret?
No.
Oh.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. I'm actually looking forward to it a lot. But
Yes.
everybody else has been so positive about it. I'm trying to be like the anti-person against it a little bit.
Well, the problem is it's going to be really, well, not repetitive because it's all randomly generated, but it's going to be very samey in a very unsamey kind of way.
And on that note, everybody, we're going to see you next time on the Always Games TV show. In a samey, not so samey
Kind of way.
kind of way. Bye, guys.
See you later.